semifinal was set for #1 seed Eyeball Splash to take on.
Up next, the Knicks take it on the Bulls. For New York, currently ranked 9th in the East, right on the playoff bubble. They're hoping to climb the rungs and crash the playoff party. Bulls, Knicks, only on 2K Sports. Hola and welcome to Noche Latina, an NBA celebration of Latin heritage. We're proud to bring it to you here at 2K Sports. Joining me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. I'm Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. We've got ball, Patrick Williams out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's DeMar DeRozan, and it's White in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Knicks, Barrett plays the small forward with Randall in at the 4. Then it's MP. Then there's Derrick Rose. All right, Grant, in the name of player development, if you've got a young team that's effectively out of the playoffs, do you scale back minutes for the veterans, even if they're playing well?
I would think so. Obviously, if the playoffs aren't in the picture, it's giving that remaining part of the season a chance for you young players to learn what the NBA is all about. So giving them more chances to play, resting the veterans, might be the smart move.
DeRozan, nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Right in the teeth of that defense, DeRozan explosive through contact.
Rose outside. To the paint. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And here are the Bulls now, following the bucket by the Knicks. Here's DeRozan. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
When we talk about veterans adding to their games, DeRozan has become an excellent facilitator, something he really takes pride in.
Here's Chicago now. Here's White, takes it inside. Randall pulls down the board. To the middle. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Randall.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
And DeRozan typically makes the simple pass over the flashy one.
That's his style across the board. You won't see him on a ton of highlight reels for his passing, but he's about making the right play within the flow of the game.
And it's DeRozan missing. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Rose, the pass to Barrett. Pass to MP. Just 5 on the clock. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Bulls have gone 1 of 4 to start. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Up top, Vucevic. Knocks it loose. And now the Knicks on the break. He pulls it. And it's New York with another.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they faced the Knicks.
One thing we saw from them that game, and we see it around the league, an over-dependency on the free ball.
You know, if you're cold from range, there are other ways to score. You can post up, dribble drive, get out in transition.
Now here's DeRozan. 23 points for him last game against the Cavs in Cleveland. Outside White. Pass the ball. They need this. And again, Chicago, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
MP outside. Outside Barrett. On the take. And that one is stuffed right through.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Chicago trailing here. Here's Ball. 11 points for him last game against the Cavs in Cleveland.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
5 to shoot, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. DeRozan's got his second bucket of the night.
DeMar DeRozan's bread and butter. He has a great feel from the mid-range.
Rose, the pass to MP. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose.
D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
A minute 22 left in the opening quarter. Rose against Ball. With the drive. The Knicks pull it in. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
Yeah, and you could see the crowd's reaction with every make. It wasn't pretty.
Here's DeRozan, following the bucket by the Knicks. Puts it up from 12. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Randall. And here are the Knicks. Outpacing them right now, a 15-2 run. To the inside, MP. He missed there. His first misfire in 5 tries. The Bulls have gone 2 of 8 shooting the ball. Here's DeRozan. He's off on that one. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Randall outside. Pass to Barrett. Down low. Here's MP. And Vucevic with the block. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vucevic. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad.
Ends up going with a whole new group. White against Rose. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Randall pulls down the board.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. One thing you got to love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense, he does it all. For a big, he's got a terrific three-point shot. And, of course, he regularly posts big point totals.
On the court for Chicago, Talen Horton-Tucker is out there with Kobe White. Then it's Patrick Williams. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the 3.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pistons was simply terrific. He finished with 17 points and shot the ball extremely well from both the field and the line, doing his best to earn more minutes. A breakout game for the rookie.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Well, there's no denying that Vucevic's offensive output really makes him a great example of a modern big.
Yeah, his abilities at long range definitely help stretch the floor. But he can also be an old-school menace down low, gobbling up rebounds and owning the paint.
Up top, Vucevic. 50 seconds left in the first half. Back to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. He shoots. And there's White. That's good on the assist by DeRozan.
Kobe White doesn't need much time or space to get off that catch and shoot.
MP outside. Pass to Barrett. Inside. Here's MP. Missed it. 4 for 7 so far in this one. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside White. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. No good with a layup.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Knicks leading by 17. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. MP really making a difference here.
He's factored into their game plan in a big way tonight. He's been a key guy.
This is why you prepare. Get ready for the opportunity if it comes your way, because you may be asked to deliver.
Barrett plays the small forward with Randall in at the 4. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then it's MP. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, VA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Pass to Rose. To the inside. MP, that one's good. MP's got 10 points in the game.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Barrett against DeRozan. Outside White. Now here's Vucevic. The Knicks with the rebound. Randall's got 4 rebounds now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Barrett passes to Rose. Here's the teardrop. Denied by DeRozan.
With that leaping ability of DeRozan, he can go get it.
Here's Williams. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Now a timeout called by New York. And defying the analytics trend, DeRozan's favorite shot still remains the mid-range jumper.
I mean, they've tried to stretch him out with uneven results. Maybe better to surround him with three-point shooters.
So ends up going with a new group. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. DeRozan against Barrett. And there it is for him. DeRozan's got his third basket on the night right there.
This is where DeRozan is one of the best. Below the foul line, making plays.
Here's Horton Tucker. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. With 1 on the clock. The shot misses. And so it's the New York Knicks continuing to pile it on. Up 22 as we head to the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And for the Bulls, they're shooting poorly, just 30% so far. On the court for Chicago, they've got Patrick Williams, Kobe White out there with Talen Horton Tucker. Then it's DeMar DeRozan, and it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Horton Tucker, and it's MP with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Covered by Vucevic from 12 feet. Can't get it to drop. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Rose against White. Rose outside. The floater, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Made shot by Derrick Rose. Reason why, his ability to drive the basketball in the teeth of the defense.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. White, the pass to DeRozan. Double team on DeRozan. The kick out to Williams. Well, with the 2010s in the books, let me put you on the spot here, Smitty. Who is your player of the decade, Stephen or LeBron?
Well, Steph changed how our game is played, BA, plus the 2 MVPs and 3 rings. Wow. But I have to go with LeBron James, playing in 8 straight NBA Finals. That's crazy.
Here's Horton Tucker. It's Williams, high post. Here's Horton Tucker. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Vucevic. Oh, MP with a block.
Gotta commend the hustle from MP. Fantastic work staying alert on defense and coming up with the block.
For Chicago, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Here's White. And it's MP with a rebound. New York has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Kicks it out to Barrett. Pass to Rose. White with the steal. Here's DeRozan. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
DeRozan has such good body control that it's very difficult to disrupt his shot with contact.
Here's Rose. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside White. Pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Vucevic. Drops in the layup for 2.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're up by 16. 1:49 left in the 4th. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, MP.
Defensively, they were not prepared for his inside game. They were not able to deny him the ball, and once he got it, he was so quick and able to get to work. Just a masterful performance in the paint tonight.
Oh, he's a crowd favorite. This building is never more alive than when he's at his best. And he was beyond at his best tonight. He had this place going crazy. 1:49 left in the final quarter. Here's Barrett. Oh, DeRozan with the block. Over Barrett. That one a little long.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
To the paint. Rose outside. Stolen by Ball.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Knicks.
And, of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And it was a team effort tonight, collecting their 39th victory of the year.
And it's clear who the better team is. They sweep the 4-game season series, just dominating them.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for MP.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight,
There's 37 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
I've known Splash for about, I want to say, 5 years. We're really good friends, so I know his game.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, everyone, to Noche and Beyond. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Drawing fouls remains an art. Coach Steve Nash says some moves are there to fool not just the defense, but the referees. That's where the game continues to evolve. But we have seen the league respond before. For example, they make it an offensive foul now to kick your leg out on a shot. Kevin, we'll see which moves they take on next.
Interesting, D.A. Thank you. Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Up in the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. And it's Washington in at the 5 down low. And for New York, in the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Emmanuel quickly out there with Rose. And it's MP in at the center, filling out the middle. And with the postseason looming, Greg, any change in approach for the playoff contenders?
Goal number one is health. Outside of that, you're looking at seeding, trying to fine-tune, and just getting dialed in for what could be a long road.
Now, here's MP. Quickly the pass to MP. Barrett with the ball. Washington's on him. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Rozier against Quickly. Rozier the pass to Bridges. Pass to Hayward. Fires for 3. Connects from three-point range.
Well, Gordon Hayward will find his rhythm fast if you allow him to catch and shoot.
Rozier against Quickly. Misses from short range.
And with LaMelo Ball, this team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
Now, here's Washington. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. And the shot goes in.
A good decision maker. Rozier takes and makes the shot he's comfortable with.
You know, Greg, thinking about LaMelo and this team, he's got the fans here in Charlotte excited.
And Kevin, let's be honest here for a moment. The Hornets haven't had a lot of luck in the draft. Finally, they knocked one out of the park, and the fans are ecstatic.
Here's Rozier, following the basket by MP. Rozier against Quickly. Over in the corner, Washington. Ball kicks to Rozier. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And it's good, 2 points.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's MP. The shot missing. And Charlotte will go the other way with it.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Rozier against Quickly. Washington passes to Hayward. Lets it go with the 3. Randall grabs the board.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Here's MP. Drops in the layup for 2. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
High motor play by MP, finding his way past the contact and getting it to go.
And the pass to Rozier. Kicks it to ball. Pass to Washington. Hits it from three-point range.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore. Keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Now, here's Barrett. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Passes to Quickly. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
This is the court awareness that gives you great hope for R.J. Barrett. He's a scorer, but if he can complement that with passing, look out, folks.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
You know what? At the end of the day, it wasn't as close as it should have been. There were lapses all night that led to the deficit they couldn't overcome.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Substitutions here for the Hornets. Washington's checked in for Plum. Miles Bridges comes in for McDaniels. And Bouknight comes in for Ball. Barrett is out there with MP. And it's Rose. And there's Nerlens Noel. And it's Quickly in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Maintained his concentration beautifully as he double clutched and laid it in against some tight D.
Quickly against Martin. And it's Quickly missing. Hornets leading by 4 and keeping us updated from the sideline. Let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Bulls was tremendous. He had 10 points and made an impact from the glass with 7 rebounds. A surprise attack from a guy who's typically viewed as a role player. See if he can continue to play a larger role in tonight's game.
Thanks, David. He took command, and Greg really led the fight for his team.
You like someone who's willing to take control, but then again, tonight could turn out to be a different story.
I think he's got to find the appropriate balance between not forcing it and not settling.
And what makes Bouknight so difficult to guard? His ability to hit jumpers off the bounce.
He's got a great handle and the quickness to create separation. I know it's unpopular with the analytics crowd, but his pull-up from mid-range is wonderful. And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Bouknight. Last game we saw him score 14. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Oubre, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Oubre's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hornets.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And Noel kicks to Rose. Quickly against Bridges. They get it again. Here's Noel. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
We're talking about a guy who's got incredible length. Nerlens Noel doing work on the glass.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Bridges. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hornets lead by 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Rose. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal.
That's on James Bouknight.
I tell you, one of these guys who just specializes in drawing contact from the defender. Derrick Rose always attacking.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Hornets.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And he makes the first.
Well, the knee issues robbed Derrick Rose of some of his athleticism, but maybe more importantly, he lost that development time. Still a big-time player, though, every time he takes the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Julius Randle comes in for Noel, and Alec Burks subbed in for Quickly.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Here's Washington, and he makes that one. Washington's got 7 points.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Right side Rose. Randle outside. Randle is doubled. To the paint. Here's MP. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
You love MP's intensity down the paint. He doesn't let the defense throw him off.
Hornets leading by 4. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Randle against Hayward. That shot, no good. Randle with some nice D. Here he goes. Snatched up. And they get it back. Pass to Barrett. Now Rose. And another shot.
Well, you have to love the hustle from Gordon Hayward. He doesn't give up anything easy. Such a dogged defender.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hornets ahead. They're up by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the 3rd quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
3rd quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Charlotte. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Up at the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. And it's Washington in at the 5. MP, no good. Charlotte leading by 4. Bridges dishes the ball. Bounce pass from Rozier. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first person.
And the energy and athleticism of Bridges is off the charts. He is a tough cover for the defense.
This is his first free throw of the game.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
And he sinks the second.
You know, what I love about Bridges is just the all-around game. He scores, rebounds, passes, and defends well, too. Just an exciting young prospect.
Now, here's Barrett. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Basket good. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway.
And it's not talked about all that much, but Barrett makes a huge contribution on the glass.
Right. He's aggressive. He's instinctive. He has added good weight, and the athleticism to beat people to those 50-50 balls is important.
more good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Randall. Rose can't hit. Down low, here's Hayward. The kick out to Rozier. Ball feeling it out a bit. And Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
Group in for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for MP. Toppin comes in for Randall. Torrey.
Checking in for the away team.
Hayward with the ball. With one on the clock, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Derrick Rose is out there with Alec Burks. And it's MP in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Randall finds MP. Can't connect from short range.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Here's Hayward. The shot comes out. Nice D from Barrett. Randall passes to Rose. Poke loose. Now here's Burks. Shot clock at 6. Shot from 12. Rose can't hit. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They lead by 6, their biggest margin.
This guy's such a fluid, powerful athlete. No doubt, Mr. Rozier.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And there's Randall on the assist by Burks.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Ball against Rose. Outside, Ball. The pass to Bridges. Knicks with the rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
A nice aggressive move to the basket there. They love to turn MP loose and just let him play an attacking brand of basketball.
Pass to Rozier. Hayward with the ball. target from three-point range. Knicks trail by 4. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Count that one.
And that is one of Derrick Rose's signature moves. May not be as fast as he once was, but boy, that explosive first step remains.
Hornets have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Rozier. Offensive rebound. And then Washington with the dunk.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, LaMelo Ball.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The team...
problem for New York as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olney, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.
Because I'm not.
So I'm going against one of the best offensive players, and I'm one of the best defensive players. The best advice I've got is to call timeouts. It's just game.
And as they gear up for this challenge on the road, a look at the Cavs team bus getting to the arena. It's all business for these guys tonight. There's a look at the lights of Midtown Manhattan as we get set for basketball here in the Big Apple. Get ready for the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending your Saturday afternoon with us. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And the Cleveland starting five. Mobley and Allen together in the middle. Darius Garland is out there with Okoro, and it's Markkanen in at the 3. And for the Knicks, Barrett plays the small forward with Randall in at the 4. Emmanuel Quickley is out there with Derrick Rose, and it's MP in at the 5. And these teams both extremely talented up front. Brent, in your estimation, have the days of the bruising, paint-oriented front court come and gone?
Yeah, I think so, B.A. I think we're looking at the game the way that it should be played. It's a game of movement. It's a game of pace. It's a game of spacing. Right now, you're looking for guys who have versatility, and I don't know when we're going to go back to that rock'em sock'em post-up style play.
Rose with the bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Allen. Marking it outside. Clock at 6. For 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Here's Randall. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
The muscle and the intensity there from Randall showing off, and he converts through contact.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Okoro, coming off a 16-point game against Dallas, to the left side wing. Always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Down low. Good work there as it goes.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
One thing about Derrick Rose that's never changed over the years, Grant, is his ability to come through in the clutch. When a big basket is needed, he's the guy you want on the court.
Well, how many times have we seen it? End-of-game situation, Rose in an isolation set. And even against a double team, he finds a way to shake free and get the bucket. As dependable as it gets when the pressure's on.
Garland, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Outside Barrett. To the middle. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Yeah, you could see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
To the paint. Markkanen misses.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Shot is good by Barrett.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Garland. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Markkanen outside. Shot to stop the run. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And as great as Markkanen is on offense, his defense leaves much to be desired. Doesn't offer much defense as a post player at this point in his career.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New York?
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
I also like on the offensive end how they're working to get the ball into the paint, into the teeth of the defense. They've created a lot of high percentage shots so far.
And for Markkanen and his defense, it's a work in progress. Grant, there's still some time for him to improve.
He's got a long way to go. Not a natural rebounder. He just looks a little uneasy when switched into ISO situations.
Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Burks comes in for Rose. Second free throw, no good. Here's Love, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Activity and effort and just waiting for the moment. Kevin Love picks that one up. Instinctual score there.
Now here's Barrett. 13 points in the win against Charlotte. A minute 50 left in the first. 5 on the clock. Pass to MP. And here's Robinson. Kicks it out to Barrett. Here's the 3. The shot off that time. Here's Okoro. Guarded by Barrett. Let's go with a 3. The Knicks with the rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Toppin, he's checked in for New York. Greg comes in for Quickly. Wendler, he's checked in for the Cavs. Valentine comes in for Okoro. Going with almost an entire new group here. MP's checked in for Robinson. Julius Randle comes in for Toppin. Quickly is checked in for Craig. And Rose is subbed in for Burks. Now here's Quickly. He's coming off a 13-point game against Charlotte.
Barrett getting down low doesn't mean he can't be aggressive. He was on that play.
For Cleveland, they've gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Barrett plays the small forward with Randle in at the 4. Derrick Rose is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's MP in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Okoro. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. And it's Love missing.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Cleveland has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Love. Over Quickly. And it's Love missing.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
Here's MP. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Love. Pass to Allen. 1:41 left in the half. And he gets it to go. Garland's got 6.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Rose, the pass to Barrett. Driving inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Yeah, the defense just didn't know what was coming, and that's because R.J. Barrett's mobility had them off balance.
At the line, 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Well, R.J., another one of those players who grew up around basketball, as his dad, Rowan, played overseas for the early part of R.J.'s life, and that introduced him to the game.
Mobley, he's checked in for Love. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And it's always fun to see a defensive powerhouse like Evan Mobley. He savors any chance he gets to affect a shot or totally shut down an opponent.
Now here's Garland. He has 6. Here's Okoro. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Markkanen misses. The Knicks with the lead. Barrett, he's open. Nails the wide open jumper. Barrett's got 5 points now this quarter.
A really good focus from RJ there. I think that improves his percentages.
Markkanen, the pass to Garland. And the foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first foul of the game. Burks, he's checked in for New York.
Coming onto the floor for your...
There's 42 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Garland with the ball. Taking command on offense when they need it. Putting up 21 a game. 4 on the clock. Here's Mobley. He can't hit that time. New York goes the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards. The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Burks against Garland. It's blocked, and they recover it. The 3 from Okoro. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Evan Fournier making things happen for the New York Knicks. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Man, you got to like what we're seeing from Evan Fournier.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Mobley and Allen together in the middle. Okuro is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Markkanen in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hornets was a big factor. He added 8 points, and on top of that, he snagged 6 boards. A surprise effort from a guy who typically plays a smaller role. We'll see if he can keep building the momentum.
Hey, he made play after play. Really solid effort all night.
And he did it in a variety of ways, which makes him harder for opponents to deal with.
He can do a lot of different things, so he falls into these different roles. Which will it be tonight?
And a crazy stat here, Brent. For 9 consecutive seasons, the league has broken the record for three-pointers made. Man, where does it end?
I don't know. I think we're redlining on the tachometer at this point, BA. A lot of teams electing to play that space and three-point ball type of offense, but we're reaching the outer limits.
Markkanen from long range. The shot won't fall. New York goes the other way with it. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Orlando where they'll face the Magic. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, and putting on a bit of a show here.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. 7-point differential. Garland, the pass to Markkanen. Here's Mobley, checked by Randall. Inside, here's Garland. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Just 5 games into his college career for Darius Garland, and a knee injury cut his freshman season short.
And the rookie season for Garland was a struggle. Many were questioning that top 5 selection, Brent.
Well, again, hearkening back to the fact that he missed all of his freshman year, and then you're introduced to the NBA at such a young age. He's starting to show what it takes and the quality of player he can be as a microwave scorer.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, Darius Garland, another one of those players who is in the second generation of NBA appearances. His father played 7 seasons in the league, and it's got to be very...
Ends up going with a whole new group. Here's Garland. Give him 8 points now. .24 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. That one's wide left. New York has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Barrett. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Rubio passes to Garland. 1 second left. Allen, he knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one, and not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And while watching it live, it was hard to see whether he beat the clock or not. It looks like he might have been a little late.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
And so it's the New York Knicks. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. Back to the game after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Barrett plays the small forward with Randall in at the 4. Alec Burks is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's MP in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now. Marking it outside. To the inside. Garland, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Barrett finds Randall. Burks with it. Quickly outside. Burks against Rubio. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Alec Burks at the line, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Now here's Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Rubio. From deep 3-point range. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Burks. Down low. Rejected by Allen. Marking it outside. Rubio against Barrett. Marking it outside. And the basket by Rubio. Rubio's got his first points of the game.
Ricky Rubio playing super confident right now.
Back to Quickly. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal.
It's on Ricky Rubio. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for New York.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
And he makes a first. Rose is checked in for Burks. And Cleveland with a change here too. Okoro's checked in. Both good from the line that time. The Cavaliers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Pass to Allen. Garland against Rose. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam!
Man, Garland like a small jet, room to take off, and he's flying.
Rose, the pass to Randall. Here's MP. Allen defending. Here's MP. Rejected by Allen. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. The Knicks making a switch here.
Cavaliers substitution.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. For three, Allen. No good. Pass to Fournier. MP outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Cavaliers substitution. Lamar Stevens. Dean Wade. Najee Marshall. Denzel Valentine.
7 seconds left to play in the fourth.
Cavaliers foul. Najee Marshall. That's his first personal. Third team foul. At the line for the Knicks.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
2 shots.
And he's able to hit the second one. And that'll push the lead to double digits.
Would have been nice to drain them all, but he did enough to put this one in the bag.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. So long, everybody.